Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikon here coming at you with another gameplay impressions video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Galak-Z the Dimensional. And now, those of you who have been following this game are like, whoa, you're a little bit late to the party. And those of you that never heard of it might be wondering just exactly why I'm looking into this now. And the reasoning is, this is one of the titles that I've missed in 2015, so I recently sent out an email to the fine folk at 17-bit wondering if they would be able to provide me with a key because I wasn't able to play their game throughout the year because I was just way too busy. And they did. They sent me a key to Galak-Z, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to check it out then. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to be continuing on my save file. I currently have a save file on Rogue, which is, it's only checkpoints after every season. So right now, the only thing I can do is resume 1.5. And I believe it's 5 missions per season. These missions are random, so there's a lot of replay value, and you guys know that replay value is something that I dig. So I've been playing this, and currently I'm in the 5th mission of the first thing, and I'm probably going to die terribly in the next mission, but this is as best as I've had my ship so far, so I figured this would be the excellent point for me to start playing the game. Now, before we get started, what is the difference between playing on arcade or on Rogue? Well, arcade, you have checkpoints after every mission, so it's less challenging. And Rogue, and more importantly, why I'm playing on Rogue is because it actually states here, a challenge for even the most hardcore gamer, the way Galak-Z was meant to be played. So, something that I like about video games is playing the way the developers intended people to play them. And if this is the way this game was intended to be played, I was like, okay, then we're going to play on Rogue. So the problem with this is that I've died quite often, and dying pretty much sends me back to the start of the level. So this is as far as I've made it so far into the game, and I will show you some of the progress that you will make as you play throughout Galak-Z. So let's get this party started. Enemies investigate strange noises. Use that to distract them. Okay, so welcome to the Axelios. This is where you take on missions. The character over there to the left is our character. He's called A-Tac, or A-Tac, whatever. Basically, his name's A-Tac. And then the female character over there is Beam. She is the one who gives you all the missions. I believe even the 5th mission will be random, but I also think that there's going to be a boss fight on this one. But I'm not entirely sure, because again, we are going to go into uncharted territory, so you guys are going to get some fresh reactions out of me, but I will tell you guys the basics of how stuff operates in the game before we actually get into combat, so that hopefully we, even if we do die, you guys will get a pretty good idea of what the game's about. So, getting started here.
A-Tac, I think I found a way of getting navigation online.
That's good news.
There's a power signature that maps to the ship. Interesting thing, though. It's moving.
That's bad news.
If you find it, we can warn Earth in time.
That's great news. I can be the biggest hero of all time.
Yep, absolutely.
We've detected the power signature from a wideband transplexer. If we recover it, Crash can jerry-rig to our nav comp and we can figure out where we are. It's not ideal, but at least we won't be flying blind anymore. So, I gotta be honest, the story is not something that I've been paying a lot of attention to, because I've just been like replaying through a lot of these missions. But essentially there's 2 main factions, which is your faction, and then there's the Empire faction. And then there's also a bunch of bugs spread throughout the universe. We will probably encounter both Empire and bugs. And currently we've just, most of our fleet was annihilated, and the only ones left is A-Tac, Beam, and we recently rescued some dude who operates a shop, and that's pretty much where we're at. So, this is dude who operates the shop. I believe his name is Crash, and you guys will notice that we have all these things on screen right now, and I wanted to tell you guys about each and every one of them. So this is the ship's inventory. These are all things that I have on ship right now. So this gives me additional missiles, this gives me more boost, this gives me something that when monsters attack me, they will take damage when they attack me in melee. And this changes my assault to a muzzle type, and just like a bunch of upgrades. Now, several of these upgrades I've unlocked permanently, so they will always be in the shop for me to buy. Other upgrades is just stuff that I picked up from playing the game. Now, right now I actually want to switch to precision muzzle, because I'm curious about it. And this will allow me to then switch to precision muzzle further on ahead. And what else do we have here? We have restores 8 missiles, +1 temp shields. Well, considering we have so much salvage and I'm predicting that we're probably going to die, we might as well buy this. Now, if we do die, pay attention to the fact that we have 8 crash coins, because that will come into play when you for your next attempt on the game. So there's a lot of stuff that remains as progress. So for instance, a lot of the blueprints that I've unlocked, which are currently on the left side because I've already bought them, these will be available once I die and restart the game from scratch. It's like it's permanently unlocked, so I can just buy stuff like, I think I can buy the assault muzzle, I think I can buy the pellet particles as well, and I'm pretty sure I can buy the bounce shot, but I can't buy everything that's here because there's a lot of stuff here that I just found. So beyond buying stuff, you can also find it throughout the world, and let's get to exploring some so that you guys can actually see some gameplay as well. And here we go. This is where you equip the stuff that you want your ship to do. So right now we have 2 types of muzzles. We can go with the assault muzzle, which is tighter spread, and this one is a low fire rate but highly accurate, more damaging shots. So I want the precision muzzle. I'm just testing it out. I haven't played it. There's your basic muzzle, which is just like shoots stuff regularly. Then there's the bullet shape, which you can just, right now all I have is single shot and pellet. Pellet is really good because it's like a shotgun blast, and it's just like concentrated firepower. Trust me, pellet's like awesome. Then fire pattern, you can have blast fire, and right now also auto fire. Auto fire is like single file shots. Blast fire is more like a shotgun spread. So it's a shotgun spread of already pellet particles. So it's like there's a lot of spread on my ship, but this is a good thing, and you guys will understand why. And then element payload is just something that I've recently picked up. I've never picked this thing up before, but it basically increases the damage of my shots with fire. And then bullet special just gives me bounce, which again is something that I picked up for the very first time. So here's the little animation from when we get out of our ship. The loads are pretty fast. This is the PC version that I'm playing, in case you guys are wondering. And here we go. We are currently on the battlefield. So we are on episode 5 out of 5 for this season.
Why is the power signature moving?
Could be a couple things. It could be drifting quickly through space. It could be...
Inside a giant bug?
Oh, probably not. Definitely not.
Yeah, how do you know?
I just do.
Okay, so this is our ship. You guys can see. You can pick. I'm currently playing with a controller. You can also choose to play with mouse and keyboard. As you can see, we'll switch to this. And you can move forward using W
I'm getting
and
a
S.
bad feeling there's a bug ahead. What if it's White Tusk?
It's not a bug, and White Tusk is a myth.
White Tusk. The all-white bug. White as a ghost.
It's just floating in space, no bugs.
Anyway, but I prefer using a controller. You can use whichever control scheme you feel comfortable with. You'll also notice that there is a aiming reticule for the controller. It's slightly different from the mouse for some reason, but either way, I'm currently using my DualShock to do this,
It's
so
totally
pressing
gonna be
X...
inside a bug.
Oh my
No,
god.
it isn't. You need to focus. Repeat after me. ATAC, Killer Bug Slayer.
ATAC, Killer Bug Slayer.
And Savior of Earth.
Too much beam.
Okay, there's usually not this much chatter, which means this mission is pretty important, which is why I wanted to record this particular mission. Anyway, as I was saying, you can aim your ship in any direction using your left stick. You can use your right stick to kind of take a peek around your surroundings, if you so desire. Although the right stick, very rarely I ever use this. And then you can shoot using the X on my DualShock, which would be, I think, the A button if you're using a 360. And as you can see, this is the muzzle that I have now. Really compacts the shots. This is very different from what I'm used to. This is really solid stuff. Although, it is super slow, so that is going to be a bit of a disadvantage. You can blow up these asteroids. You usually don't get anything for blowing up asteroids, but if you come across debris, you can blow it up. You can move using R2 to boost your ship. And whenever you boost, you will gain momentum, and your ship will just continue moving in that general direction. So our ship is moving right now. I should find some kind of a reference. Let me see if I can find an asteroid or something. Okay, there. See? That's an asteroid. Notice how the ship is still moving. Now I'm going to start accelerating forwards. Stops. Starts moving in another direction. You know, you get momentum. It's a little bit awkward to get started on the first time, but once you get used to it, it becomes very much intuitive. On top of being able to accelerate forward, I like the fact that the ship is kind of like, it seems to me at least, inspired by the design of the Vipers from Battlestar Galactica, because you have forward thrust and backward thrust, and it just really reminded me a lot of the Vipers from Battlestar Galactica. Whether or not that is intentional, I still don't know. Naturally, it's got its own take on the art style, and hopefully we'll get to see some cinematics so that you guys get a better look at that. But beyond this, we also have R1 gives me a proper boost, but you guys will notice on the upper right-hand corner, once that thing fills up and goes to red, you lose your boost. Now, something very important, it is very subtle. You guys might not be noticing it, but whenever I push the thruster, notice how there's like a blue aura around the ship now? Hopefully YouTube's quality will not make it impossible for you to see. That is the noise that you are making. And even though there's no noise in space and all that, I mean, whatever. This is the noise that you are making, so you will be able to kind of stealth in if you want to. You can stealth into combat and avoid combat with enemy ships, or just sneak up on them and missile lock on them. So you can get your regular shots, or you can also shoot missiles. This is my missile locking system. Naturally, you will have to put them in that cone, and it will lock on, and it will shoot people dead. We have 20 missiles. Usually you want to save your missiles to stuff that is pretty hard to kill. And then on top of that, you also have this strafing thing, which will make your ship go in the same direction that it's going. It's really useful for fighting against other ships. Like, say there's a ship in front of me, and I would be like shooting it and shooting it and shooting it. You can ram other things because, I mean, it would be pretty complicated to perfectly navigate space without ramming into some of these asteroids. Let's actually kill this thing because it's probably got some salvage in there. There we go, some salvage.
Junk.
Salvage very much works like your in-game currency, is what allows you to buy stuff. It is that green thing that you see over there. And it is what your crash coins will be converted down to once you die. So, let's take a look at the map here. I'm going to press... Oops. What is going on? I think that my controller's set up for 360, which is wrong. No, it's actually set up for DS4. Then why... Huh. Something's going on with the touchpad. Either way, the share button will show me my map here, which would be like your back button on the 360. Usually stuff of interest is inside these bodies. The hexagons means that you haven't really explored that particular section. So stuff of interest is usually inside these bodies. Now, the maps, like I said, are randomly generated. So you can either go straight for the mission, which is that yellow dot over there, or we can just explore. And there's also the boundaries of space, which, I mean, they don't want you just like going off into the deep end. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go inside this large body of rock over here, and hopefully we'll explore some stuff and gain some goodies, or we'll get terribly destroyed. Now, luckily, you have a radar that warns you whenever enemies are close by, because combat in here, if you are not careful enough, it can be pretty damn punishing. So let's look for an entrance. Usually your map will show you the entrance. So yeah, this is the entrance right below us. We can also come to a full stop if we just hold both thrusters, in case you need like an emergency brake. So green arrows indicate bug enemy. Bugs will try to do melee on you. Purple arrows indicate Empire enemies, which are ship-to-ship combat. So let's go ahead and get rid of this bug. Oh wow, the damage on my new muzzle is beast. Okay, we got a couple of Empire ships over there.
Show yourself. Take it a hit. Human, here.
Empire ships also have a shield system.
The big boys.
So you will have to break their shields and only then deal damage.
Taking damage.
Gotta be careful. Don't want to stay. Don't want to stay too. Don't want to stay too predictable. Another ability that I have that I haven't shown you yet is the
And that's mine.
what do they call this? It's kind of like a dodge move, essentially. I don't remember what they call it, though. They have a proper move. Wait, I can check the controls. It is called a juke. They call it a juke. And juke is square, and basically it like lifts you off of the way of... like if you think of the map as a 2D board, this lifts you off the board and allows you to dodge incoming projectiles. However, it does have somewhat of a cooldown, so you want to be careful about that. We picked up another crash coin, which you will pick up as you do battle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to explore this place, because I always like exploring these things, because there might be hidden items and goodies in here that will improve our ship. So, oh crap. Ugh. That was really dangerous. Ow. So you want to stay as far away as possible from a giant bug like that. Also, these little spike things here, if you crash into them, they will deal damage, so you gotta be careful. There are some things in the world that you do not want to mess with. Oh, looks like we got some supplies over here, which probably means some salvage. Let's go ahead and kill that stuff. The reason why my stuff is bouncing off walls is because of the bounce upgrade. Looks like there's a combat happening in here where the Empire is fighting against the bugs. You can let that happen, or you can intervene. Oh, crap. Shot again.
You're gonna die now. My shields.
Better luck next time.
Woo! Get juked, son! And we can also strafe around if we so want. Ooh, I can't believe you missed me there.
Damn you and your empire!
You'll have to hit harder than that.
Come on, come on, come on.
I'll destroy you.
Usually I avoid using missiles on these guys because they're not that hard. So let's go ahead and recover some more salvage. You can get salvage off of these dudes, and the reason why we can't pick this up is because this is a missile recharge. Your missiles are finite, so once you use them, you will lose them. Let's take another look at the map here. And let's move in. Something that I cannot emphasize enough is be careful and play it safe. Play it as safe as possible if you want to make it through Galak-Z. That would be my professional advice. Professional. Oh, wait for it. There's a bug over there.
Oh, not on the show.
Back thrusters. Okay, another little thing that I can show you. These bubbles, they twist your shots. So it's something to take into consideration. It can be used as cover, or they can be used to just diffuse your shots all over the place. And then, that other bubble that was over there, and will regrow, that thing slows down your ship. So like if I get hit by this, my ship will slow down immensely. So you gotta be careful about that. But it is only temporary. Is that a secret passage? Oops, my bad. I keep pressing the touchpad, because previously the touchpad was the map. I don't know why it's not anymore. Very confusing. What is this? What's this? Track the transponder signal. Oh, looks like this was actually part of the main quest as well, even though it wasn't aiming there, because you can see the big arrow that will actually lead you towards your quest. So eventually we would have to come down here anyway. But while we're here, we might as well deal some damage onto this dude. Hello. Pew, 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 pew. God, the precision muzzle is beast. I love it. There we go, takes care of that. Pick up some more salvage. And the game is a lot about just, in my opinion, about being careful. But I mean, if you're a better pilot than I am, and as you gain more and more experience, you'll probably be able to just like dart in and out of these missions. I just like the approach of taking things nice and slow. So let's go through here. And it looks like we have kind of like a little bit of a secret passageway here. Wait, where are we? We're back where we came from, never mind. Let's move on upwards and check out what's up in this general direction. We got some more Empire ships. Again, learning to interpret your signals, super important. Oh, that is a massive ship. What the hell is that? That's actually a mech, which I believe your ship will eventually be able to transform into a mech as well. But I don't know when that happens. So, here's what I'm going to do. Remember what I told you about noise? This is me sneaking up on them.
Saw something. Lucky shot. My shields are down.
Lucky shot about that. That was not a lucky shot, good sir. That was a very prepared shot. There you go. Ooh!
Stupid Empire!
Damn you.
Oh my god! What the hell was that shot? That was beast. I never fought something like this before.
My shields are down.
Better luck next time.
And we got him, but we did lose one of our shield upgrades because we had a temporary shield, which was bringing our shield up to 3. But once my shields popped, I lost that because that was only a temporary upgrade. And we also lost 1 health, so you got to be careful about that. Whenever you lose the entirety of your shields will reload, but it takes a while, and throughout that time you will be extremely vulnerable. So let's see that we miss any exploration bits on here. Looks like we'll be able to get some more rockets back there. Oh, ship ability, see? We almost missed on this. This is going to be a new upgrade, I believe. And we got shields overcharge, +1 temp shields lost when shields popped. Sweet. Looks like we got that shield that we lost back again, so thank you very much for that, game. You are being way too kind for me on this playthrough for some strange reason. Like, the first playthroughs I did, the game was just like, no, die, and die again. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to be more careful from now on. Now, let's take a look here. Oh, we got some salvage. Okay, got to be careful about this particular plant, because when this one pops, it shoots projectiles that deal massive amounts of damage. Like, look at that. Saw those? Those will pop you, and they will hurt. However, oh crap! That was a little bit of a surprise monster. Those monsters actually don't give you any resources. There's no incentive for you to kill them. But if they grab you, they will pop all of your shields. Also, you can use these things as, how should I put it? As environmental damage against your enemies. So say you can attract one of the Empire ships near here. You can pop that, and they will receive damage. So that's pretty cool. And we got some more supplies over here. Maybe even a health pack? Pretty please? Can I have a health pack? Nope, we just got missiles.
Space junk.
Missiles is also good, though, because we spent a lot of missiles fighting the mech. There's a couple more missiles here, but I'm going to leave these behind, because I'm already at 19 out of 20. So that thing gives me 8 missiles, and I will only get 1 right now, because I'm pretty much full on them. So let's actually make it... Whoa, what's this? More missiles. Oh, there's missiles all over the place, though. I'm going to break this, because these sometimes give you scrap, and I'm very, very, very thorough. So let's now actually head into the mission direction, since we've done the little smaller planet. Yeah, let's go straight onwards. You can also push these asteroids, and you can use them as cover. That's another thing that I found very interesting, because, like, imagine you want to slowly go into near enemy ships. You can actually hide behind asteroids, and they won't see you until you're, like, ridiculously close. So, yeah, that's another cool way of using those asteroids, a creative way. Okay, let's take a look. Usually what I like to do when I'm exploring these asteroids is I stick to one side and just explore the entirety of it. So, let's get in here and move slow. Oh, here's the shop. So, when you're near the shop, you can actually just buy stuff. So, right now, I would be able to buy... What is this? Another shields overcharge? Hells yeah, I'll buy another shields overcharge. Why not? We got 2 shields overcharge right now. Ooh, we got Empire troops. Okay, I haven't gotten a chance to spy on them. And I'm very curious as to what they are. Are they mechs? No, they're regular fighters. Probably take them on without using missiles.
Enemy
So.
spotted. Engaging enemy.
Ooh, crap!
Taking Imperial fire.
Die, fool. Contact.
So let's start doing a little bit of strafing here. Oh crap, there's...
Shields. Taking fire.
There's the juke. And we're still getting hit, but looks like we got one of them.
Ooh, he wasn't bad.
And got another one. So as you notice, the temporary shields are regularly regenerating, because I will only lose them if I lose the entirety of my shields. That is the losing condition for those. So let's slowly navigate our way. I think that one of the things that I like about this game, beyond the replayability value, is the navigation. After you get used to it, it just feels so natural and instinctual. It's just a lot of fun, in my opinion. So let's see what this is about. We intercepted the next signal. Track the transplexer signal. Okay. But before we do that, looks like the transplexer signal is actually down there. Before we do that, there's a lot more map to explore, so I would say let's explore the map. Also be careful about that. That right there is lava.
Can't take another hit.
Yep. See, that happens, and if you happen to go inside of it, yeah, you're not gonna have a good time. Stabilize our ship here. A little bit of salvage. Bubbles incoming. Oh crap, supplies. Okay, gotta be careful about that thing just shooting out stuff. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Looks like we got a lot of bogeys down there. Stabilize the ship. Probably take those guys. The bigger ship in the back is the real problem.
Destroy him.
Stupid Empire!
Enjoy that, suckers. Oh wow, we wrecked face right there.
Placed him.
Gotta be careful about my shields though.
Stronger than expected.
Oh, well played.
And down he goes. So, let's pick up a little bit more. And we got ourselves another ship ability. What's this? Ooh, temp health cannot be repaired. Oh, it sucks that it can't be repaired though. Oh, we are getting tons and tons of goodies up in here. And we have full health as well. Wow, we are just about as powerful as I have ever been in this game. And I know it seems easy, but trust me, it's not. Okay? Game kind of makes you fight for every single inch of progress. Okay, so let's... Oh, it also might be due to the fact that I'm not typically amazing at these games, but I do have to say I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I'm really sorry I didn't get around to actually playing this thing once it came out.
You'll pay for this. Damn you, human.
Better luck next time.
Boom! Get blown up, sir. Let's pick that up. Let's take a look at the map again. Okay, we gotta explore the lower portion of the rock, which would be this. Am I right? Yeah. Let's get in here. Ooh, blueprint. See, these are the things that unlock permanently. We're about to get a new one. What is this?
Yes.
Burst fire. Collect all the pieces to unlock this item in shop. So I'll need to unlock another piece of burst fire, and only then this thing will become permanently unlocked in shops. Okay, let's take a look at the map here. Looks like we explored all of it. So, there's nothing left to explore here. Nothing left to explore down there. Let's zoom out, take a look at the map overall. I think pretty much did all the exploration that I could. So, let's get the hell out of here and move out for the mission, which I don't know why it's pointing me in that direction, because I'm pretty sure the mission's downwards. Like this way, and then this way. Yeah. Sorry, GPS. I make my own path. Thank you very much. Now let's take our sweet time. Ooh, animation. Oh. Okay. Big giant Zerg,
You're
dude.
near the power signature.
It is White Tusk Beam. I told you he was real.
Holy crap. That thing's got reach. Good God. Stay away from me. This is my first boss fight, by the way, which is why I'm kind of expecting that I'm going to die. Move away. Ooh, we got wrecked hard there. Well, we really only lost one shield, technically, so... Stay away. Oh, crap!
Damn bugs.
Well, if I keep losing one shield and then regenerating, I should be fine. Depending on how much harder this gets.
Oh, it's gonna snap.
Is that it?
Woo! I killed it! I destroyed it! White Tusk is squished for all time!
That was actually pretty
Something
easy.
strange is happening. Beam! Beam! Beam!
ATAC, are you okay?
That was a huge jolt.
You're fine. Just added a lot of power to your system is all.
That's all? That's all? The ship is glowing.
Get back to Warpoint as fast as you can.
All right. Yeah, okay, all right.
Okay, now what I would advise you to do at this point is when you have to get back to warp point, that's usually when the mission is over. So if you see any green stuff on the map, that means that there's stuff that you haven't picked up yet. In this specific case, I know that the stuff we passed out on were missiles, and since those cost salvage, my advice would be go ahead and recover those missiles before you head out, because they're already here, and then you won't have to pay for reloading your ship, you know? So I'm just going to pick up a couple of these missiles. I think one more should fill me up. Thank you.
Nice.
And now we exit the mission with full missiles, and we head out to the warp beacon. Yeah, buddy. I'm actually surprised we made it through there. And I know some of you guys are going to say, those of you that have been playing this game, you're like, what are you talking about? White Tusk's so easy. And I'm like, yeah, but for a newcomer to this particular game, you know, it's not that easy.
Okay, I'm at the warp point.
Let's get those nav systems online.
I just hope my ship is okay.
Boosh! Warp point. I also gotta say I love the simple art style that they've done here. And it's just like, it's super solid. Works really well. We picked up all the chests because, like I said, you explore those, at least up until this point, you explore those 2 planet-looking things in the map, and usually you will get pretty much all the loot that is intended for you to get. So let's see what happens now. This is not the ending of the game, this is the ending of Chapter 1, so I guess they went with the whole thing of showing the credits at the end of each chapter. But we're going to skip through that. We're going to go to the next chapter. You've unlocked the new season. So, do I lose all my gear? What's the deal here? I better have all the gear that I had previously, please. It looks like some kind of an Empire carrier.
Okay, this is bad. Beam? There's a strange lever in my cockpit.
No, don't touch it. Bad idea.
I'm running out of options here, Beam.
It's a weapon, but it's experimental. Very dangerous. You won't be able to handle it.
I'm throwing the lever.
Okay, we're now a giant mech with lightsaber sword. Because why the hell not? Way to go, ATAC. You spammed those buttons, spammer. Okay, so I already knew that the ship was going to transform because I watched a video on this game before I requested for the code, and this was actually a video that showcased the transformation thing.
Beam, why am I a robot?
You're not a robot. You're a mech. Robots have their own AI. Mechs are controlled by humans.
Oh, great. Thanks for the information. How did you know?
It shouldn't even have worked.
My ship had a weapon I didn't know about, but you did.
ATAC, you're far from the Axelios and you're in danger. I need to train you to use that weapon, right now.
Okay, train first, talk later.
First up, the weapons. Press the primary fire button to slice those asteroids.
Right.
Apparently you can charge this up as well. What does she want me to slice up exactly? Oh, she wants me to slice
Sword
up a
work is a piece of
specific
cake. Let's move on to something harder.
Okay, let's try a new move. Face an asteroid and tap the grab button.
Okay. We now have some kind of grappling hook as well. All I need to do is find something I can grab.
Now press grab again to throw.
And now I can throw this thing.
Since I've met you, you've made me risk my life for a mercenary,
Worth it.
run errands for your ship,
For survival.
lied to me about White Tusk,
I am sorry about that one.
yeah, and now I find out that my ship had a secret weapon that you knew about but didn't tell me. Hey, Beam?
Let's focus on training, okay?
Okay, but you're lucky that this is So very cool.
It is pretty damn cool.
I see a bug.
Great. You can grapple enemies too. Give it a try.
I've got one. Now what?
Try punching it with your primary fire button.
Okay, that was satisfying.
Oh, that
And
works.
That's mine.
Okay. Very much. What else we have? Looks like got a couple of more bugs in
More
here.
bugs.
Remember what you learned.
All right. All right.
Oops, not what I intended to do.
Boom, boom.
Toss you up against your buddies. And
I got him. All bugs
beautiful.
squished.
You're a natural. All right. I think you're good enough to make it back to the warp point. We're deep in Imperial space, but there's a space Hulk ahead. I think you can cut through the Hulk and avoid Imperial detection.
Roger. Looking for Space Hulk.
And grab its flight records while you're at it. You'll be able to just carry the supercomputer back.
He carry because me strong.
I really like this throwing mechanic. That's like a completely new thing when compared to all of the stuff that I'd shown you on the previous mode. However, this does look like we lost all of our other ship upgrades. Now, what I'm wondering is how do I transform back into ship mode? Doesn't look like they're letting me do that for now because it's still the tutorial level for this other mode. So, let's see what else we have here. Let's see if I can throw this against somebody. You can also do regular boosting as the robot, in case you guys haven't noticed that yet.
I've got eyes on the Space Hulk. The door's blocked.
I bet if you charge your sword, you can break it down. Hold down the fire button.
Knock, knock.
Want to hear something crazy?
Of course I do.
The Galak-Z.
Go on.
Your ship is a prototype of a superweapon, the only one in the galaxy. During the ambush, you happen to grab the most important ship in the fleet and keep it safe.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
I didn't think the mech would work. I'm surprised as much as you are.
Okay. Let's see what else we can do with this giant mech. Ooh, fuel thing. I already know that those explode, so let's grab it anyways. My. Looks like there's another explosive one over there. So let's take it nice and slow. We don't want to have any premature detonations up in here now, do we? Hello? What do we have here? Whole bunch of insects.
Oh, new bugs beam. Tiny little bugs.
Use
Damn
the
it.
sword. The charge swing could take them all out.
One less bug. Ka-ching.
I think that you can boost for longer when you're in this mode, but I could be wrong. I really like the handling on this. It takes you a while to get used to it, at least it took me. But once you get used to the
there's a
handling
duct
on
here,
it,
but it's covered.
You should be able to pull off the hatch. Hold down the grapple button to bring up a targeter, and release it once you've got a lock.
All right, it's open, but I've got a new problem. The duct is on fire.
Hold down the ability button. It should bring up your shield. It can only take hits from the front, so be careful.
And it'll block fire?
Maybe?
okay, so I know what I gotta do here. Okay. Pretty sure that there's another one, right? There we go. Okay. That is so cool. I wonder for how long you
Lots
can
of
keep up that
turrets.
shield.
Remember
It's
your
not
shield.
supposed to.
Okay.
Also remember you can grapple and throw objects. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Okay, turrets. Peekaboo.
Shield's down.
Oh, good
Oh,
job.
it is on.
Okay, looks like we have our shields again. What is that?
Shield's out.
Crap. Whatever it was, it screwed up my shields.
Another one
Suck
down. Space junk.
Throwing stuff onto other stuff just becomes its own little mini game. Very, very satisfying. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Retrieve a Hulk flying computer. Is that another turret? Yes, it is. Take that. Oops. Okay, that didn't do much. Give me this one instead. Take that!
Man, I wish you fought as well as you explode.
Okay. Oh, we got this part still here, which we can still use. I'm assuming we can pick it up from here and not get screwed over. Perfect. Okay, let's take it nice and slow here. And boop. Oh well, that thing
Hey,
survived.
Beam, those were not Imperial turrets.
Void Raiders. Deranged deep space pirates that have been exposed to void radiation for too long, preying and raiding on anything that ventures too close, including Imperials. These old hulks are often infested with them. We'd better get you out of there.
How do I get rid of that thing? Turn away. Turn away. Shit! Still aiming straight at me. No good. Can you turn away? I really want to just blast you with my fully charged sword. No, that's not a thing.
Shield's blown.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Not too shabby. Yeah, let's take it nice and easy. Now let's bust this thing. There we go. Oop. Gotta be careful. The robot is a lot more agile than the
Hey,
ship.
what's this?
That would be the flight recorder. Grapple it and bring it to the warp beacon.
Oh, so I have to take this thing with me. Okay.
All right, I've got it.
And you're clear to the warp point.
Hey, Beam, this whole mission home is more than just about warning Earth, isn't it?
It's about winning. It's about beating the Imperials once and for all.
But how can one ship do that?
I have the plans and the prototype. And I have a great pilot.
Right.
And now let's
navigation
warp
and
our
keep going
asses
here.
out of here.
That's the spirit.
And I'm actually pretty happy with the fact that I was able to show you guys the transformed ship, because I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do that in this video in case I failed that last mission. You've unlocked the Galak-Z's mech form during missions. Change between the fighter and mech with the transform button, which I still don't know what it is. But let's take a look at
Good
this.
news. Navigation is online.
Great. So what's the plan, Top Secret Beam?
I found Admiral Akamoto.
The Admiral Akamoto?
Yes.
The one who defeated the Imperial Legion when outnumbered 1,000 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
The one who can kill a bug with one hand?
That's the one.
What? Where is he?
Under lock and key deep in Imperial space. You're gonna run interference to let Axelios sneak by the Imperials, and I'll plan a rescue.
For Akamoto, anything. I would do anything for that man.
Very well. I guess we're
Can't
saving
catch what
Akamoto.
you can't see.
Hey, kid. Looks like you picked up some of my lucky crash coins while you were out. Let me take those off your hands for some crucial salvage.
So, like I said, it turns out that starting a new season basically starts you out fresh. So we lost everything we had in terms of upgrades and whatnot, but we did get the crash coins. You saw those get converted into salvage, which is very much what happens whenever you die and you come back, like you quick restart whichever season you're on. So this allows you to now buy some of the stuff that I previously unlocked via blueprints. So we have the bounce shot, which I think is really cool. Auto fire, not my favorite thing, but I mean, if you don't have anything else, you might as well get auto fire. Topped out. What else do we have? Missile pack. Let's get some additional missiles. Let's actually get tightly packed and restore 1 health. We don't need to restore 1 health. So we might as well get some turbocharged and topped out. I mean, we have so much salvage. You might as well spend as much salvage as you possibly can, because if you die, you lose all of that salvage. So just like go in there fully equipped. So we're going to have regular ass bullets, we have auto fire mode, no element payload, and we have the special bounce shot, and that's pretty much it. So our ship is going to be very different now, but we also have the mech form, which we previously didn't have. But yeah, this is like how you would start a new season is basically
This is a
like
problem.
this.
Satellites can detect matter through any material, including rock, metal, and magnetic fields. And if Imperial satellites detect us, we're toast.
I don't even like toast.
Go destroy those satellites.
So I wonder which one is the transform button. I mean, this is boosters, 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 boosters. Transform is triangle. Okay. So now we can transform at will into mech mode or ship mode.
You'll die for that.
That was so ballsy right there. Come here, sucker. Eat that. Come at me, bro.
No shields.
Oh, he got me.
Time to die.
Come on, come on. Come in range.
Why you?
Ow.
Shields.
I gotta start blocking some of those. Actually, you know what?
That didn't hurt. Hold still.
Ow.
Taking Raider
God,
fire.
that hurts. Where the hell did he go?
That's it. That's it.
Raider Psycho, get off me!
And we got him. Now we can switch back if we want. Oh man, it's so cool that the whole transformation mechanic, it is really well done. Okay, so let's go straight into whatever the mission is telling us to do. But yeah, this is Galak-Z, you guys. Now with the transformations, you have experienced a lot of it. It's just like I said, the missions are random, so there's a lot of replay value in there. There's tons of upgrades for you to upgrade your ship. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen everything there is to see. Like, you can tell how different my ship was when we got started and what it's like now. This is what your ship is going to be like at the very start. I mean, without the whole transformation thing, though.
Damn Raiders!
That.
Shields up.
Ooh, and we're losing 1 health. I still need to get a better mastery of the
Right
mech,
on the
but
tailpipe. Money in the bank.
switch back to the ship. Keep going. But yeah, you guys, this is Galak-Z. Whoa.
Hello to Boo.
Looks like we're going to be encountering a lot more of them from now on. But yeah, this is Galak-Z. I'm really sorry that I missed out on it earlier on because it is a lot of fun. Might have even made it to some of our top lists over on TGN and on my own channel. Unfortunately, I only looked at it later in the year, but still, super solid game still, and definitely something for you guys to check out throughout the Steam sales. If you like this kind of gameplay, it is really solid and a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hell's yeah.
I'm nearing the satellite.
Copy that. Destroy it.
Ooh, he wasn't bad.
I'm hit.
Ooh.
I'm hit.
Broke down.
My shields are blown.
Better luck next time.